So, weiter geht's.
Let's go.
Bin ich mal gespannt, ob hier vielleicht schon ein Boss kommt, Zwischenboss oder so. Hier ist die scheiß Fallgrube. Wisst ihr was? Mal ein Screenshot von. Sonst haben wir hier nichts. Und ich schwöre, diese eine Frau, die steckt auch da mittendrin. Bestimmt irgendwie so eine bizarre Geschichte, weil sie keine eigenen Kinder bekommen kann. Hat sie dieses Menschenkind gefunden und muss das halt mit Leuten füttern. So ein Scheiß. Oh Gott. Das sind... Achso, die sprechen ja jetzt.
I thought Joanna was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look.
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son. I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations, terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck.
Oh.
The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
Oh, das ist so abgefuckt und deswegen ist sie wahrscheinlich so krass traumatisiert und so. Und jetzt in dieser Scheiße verwickelt.
What?
Oder schuld an der Sache.
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
It would be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They knew, and Joanna's love. The father was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Ugh. Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
Okay, das ist schon heftig ohne Ende. Es sieht aus wie ein Porträt von Joanna, als sie schwanger war. Es wurde in Stücke gerissen. Das Porträt ist in einem schlechten Zustand. Eine werdende Mutter sollte ein herzenswärmender Anblick sein, und doch... Was haben wir denn hier noch alles? Hier ist ein unvollendeter Brief. Sieht so aus, als wäre er an jemanden adressiert. Mein Kind ist zurückgekehrt. Gott hat meine Gebete erhört. Dieses Kind muss ein Geschenk von Gott selbst gewesen sein. Ich werde nicht länger alleine sein, steht da. Oh, das ist bestimmt dieses Menschenkind, da was da in der Kanalisation umherstreift. Es ist eine kaputte Wiege. Wurde etwas Schweres hineingelegt? Dieser Bruch sieht etwas unnatürlich aus, oder? Als wäre etwas anderes als ein Baby hineingelegt worden. Und dann haben wir hier auch noch was. Hier. Es ist das Tagebuch. Es scheint Notizen über die Erziehung eines Kindes zu enthalten. Tag 53. Das Kind wächst gesund heran. Er hat auch heute eine Menge Nahrung zu sich genommen. Wie viel er isst? Er hat sein Essen in einem Biss aufgegessen. Ach, mein Schatz, das bezauberndste Baby der Welt. Oder so steht da. Ah, ich habe so ein mieses Gefühl. Hey, könnte das, ja, das könnte genau das sein, was wir alle denken.
I don't like this.
Ich kann das Monster dort oben spüren. Bist du bereit? Noch nicht.
Yeah.
Ich würde vorher lieber direkt, bevor ich das alles nochmal machen muss, einmal wieder speichern gehen. Sicher ist sicher. Außerdem sind wir ja ganz schnell wieder da. Dann gehen wir nochmal kurz hier rein.
Hey! Let's go!
So, dann bin ich mal gespannt, wie der Kampf jetzt verläuft.
Ready?
Gehen wir. Lass uns das hier beenden. Höchste Zeit, diesen Fall abzuschließen.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so fussy today.
Ich wusste es. Sieht das scheiße aus.
Is it a human?
Ah, natürlich ist das Mensch.
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Boah, ist das abgefuckt.
Well,
Useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
Ja, genau, jetzt wird Morris verfüttert oder was?
what?
Ah, wie das aussieht da. Na gut, er ist jetzt auch nicht unser Problem.
This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child.
So, das reicht aber mit Thumbnails, mit Screenshots.
Sweet child. A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good.
Oh, jetzt reicht's aber.
Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life.
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
Boah, ist das abgefuckt.
Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
Ja, das Ding hat ja auch andere Kinder gefressen, ey.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really is.
Homo Jaluso.
Let's get after it.
Face me! I'll take this. Not going to your name, eh?
Besitzt keinen Gegenstand, okay.
I call upon royal power within. They won't hold back. Trapped.
With blade in hand, for all that we strive for.
All right.
You think yourself equal to... I'll use what I must. I show no mercy.
Ah, das Vieh macht schon gut Damage.
They've got your defenses down.
Let's do this. Something else. Mage.
Probier du erstmal Eis.
The power of ice. The freedom of a come forth.
Du solltest direkt mal heilen.
With healing power.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Hulkenberg's
Observe
guard
the
is
enemy.
down.
Oh, power of heroes. Pierce through them.
Ja, wir können es weder einschläfern noch vergiften. Das ist ein bisschen kacke.
Witness our strength. Ha! Die!
Oh, das wird schon ätzend. Oh, kacke. Oh, wir sind beide schon gestorben. Ach du Scheiße. Genau.
Here. Still fight.
Hulkenberg's down.
Seeker.
Someone help her get back in the fight.
Du sollst aber mal alle heilen.
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's down.
Falling back.
Someone help her get back in the fight.
I'll use this.
My spirit is
Moving to the rear.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Let's get on with it. No, I shall vanquish evil. I call the lightning. Falling back.
Heisme, they've dropped your defenses.
Vitus power.
Ja, sicher ist sicher.
Healing power.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Only a flesh wound.
Too slow. Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion. Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait, staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us. We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it. If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
Das ist eigentlich eine gute Idee.
For all that we strive for.
Mach mal einen Schlafschuss aufs Auge.
I'll run you through.
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid. Advancing!
Du gehst mal nach vorne.
I show no mercy.
Na, der ist resistenter gegen das Kacke.
Mage!
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Können wir mal gucken, ob wir das Auge verbrennen können. Du kannst doch hinten bleiben, ne? Genau.
Burn to ash!
The freedom. I won't hold back.
Du kannst nach vorne und mal rundum hieb. Ah ne, der ist resistent.
Hold to the rear guard.
Und dann gehst du nach hinten und ich denke, du greifst mal mit Hammer an.
My aim is ever true. Let justice prevail. Pierce through them.
Let us clean up this mess.
Du solltest nach hinten gehen und vielleicht einfach mal, wo haben wir es denn?
I stand
Verteidigen.
ready.
Heisme, they've dropped your defenses. Looks like we can't brute force through this.
No holding back! Be frozen! Tougher than I thought.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
So, du machst direkt nochmal Schlafschuss.
The point of a sword. Yes.
All right, it's not
Be
going
neither
anywhere like
timid
this.
nor arrogant. Forward.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Face me.
Slash!
Ach ja, scheiße.
Can't afford to hold back. Mage! The power of lightning!
Bis jetzt klappt das aber doch ganz gut.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Seeker. With
Er
healing
konzentriert sich
power.
jetzt erstmal aufs Heilen.
Much thanks.
Was needed.
My thanks.
My aim. Oh, power of heroes.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
To
spot.
the rear guard. Rancor.
Heisme, they've dropped your defenses.
Ah! What a
They're weak
mess.
to piercing attacks.
I
Hit 'em
call
all in
upon
one
royal
fell
power
swoop.
within. The power of fire.
Let Vitus power.
Und Hammer.
Flare. Still here?
Nächste Runde haben wir das Auge dann auch und dann sollte der ein bisschen einfacher sein.
Staring at someone? Heisme, they've dropped your defenses.
Pierce through them.
Now we won't know where we are.
So, geht doch. Jetzt ist das Vieh erstmal blind. Dann kannst du eigentlich nach vorne.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
I show no mercy.
Time to go offensive. Stepping back.
They've sapped your defenses.
To the fore.
Captain,
Give me your
they've got
aid.
your defenses down.
Not the right move. Are you prepared?
Machen wir nur
Burn to
Feuer.
ash!
The freedom.
Was kannst
I'm all
du?
prepared. Maybe there's a better choice. Come forth, royal soul.
Ja, mach mal Rundumhieb.
Cut through.
Let justice prevail. I'll run you through.
Okay, die macht echt gut Schaden eigentlich bei dem. Es windet sich vor Schmerzen, weil beide Augen zerquetscht wurden. Das liest man doch gerne bei so einem Vieh.
I'll use what I must.
Du könntest eigentlich mal Lebensplünderung einsetzen.
Erupt!
No holding back.
Moment.
Looks like we can't brute force through this.
Ich kann mal Wind probieren.
Blow you away.
Und Hammer.
Vitus power. Light.
I stand ready.
Ja, sie kann ruhig mit Schlafschuss weiter, Giftschuss angreifen.
They're back.
Okay, damit hätte ich jetzt nicht gerechnet.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Face me! Some darker arts.
Mage! What a mess.
Looks like we can't brute force through
I
this
shall
one.
vanquish evil. I call the lightning.
I won't hold back! Flare!
Come! As the point of a sword!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
I'll use
spot.
what I must. Rancor! Formidable indeed.
Are you prepared? Let me rethink this.
Wind, ne? Genau, Windtest war auch noch aus bei dem Auge.
The power of wind has
All right.
this.
Perfekt.
Not going
The
anywhere
free to
like
come
this.
forth, royal soul! Seeker! Light!
Let justice prevail! Pierce through them!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Face
spot.
me! Some darker arts.
Who needs it? Ah! The power of fire! Not done yet.
Hey, I think that means it's focused on one person.
Aber in der nächsten Runde haben wir das Auge eh wieder platt.
Seeker! Flare!
It's still up? With blade in hand! I'll run you through! Yes.
Now we won't know where we are.
You think
Come
yourself
on,
equal
this is
to
our
a
chance.
Yuji's agility? Slash!
After me! Something else. Mage! Burn to ash!
I don't know their
Let's work
weakness.
together! No,
Guess we'll just
this
try
won't
what
work.
we've got.
I won't hold back!
Rundumhieb.
The blade's edge!
Let us fight as one!
Ja, definitiv.
Forward!
And thus I end it!
So, falls ich das auch mal fürs Thumbnail brauche.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed a new weakness.
Ah, okay.
Ha! Die!
You hit their weakness. Nice moves, Heisme.
Are you prepared?
Du
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I shall vanquish evil.
setzt mal wieder Bot
Power of
ein.
fire. They die hard.
Lend me your strength!
Und du kannst uns erstmal alle wieder heilen.
We're not out of this yet!
Quite a boon.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Allies, together!
Fügt eine einmalige Schwäche hinzu.
Fall!
Raw! With run! A worthy foe
Ploy
after all!
exposed a new weakness.
Let us clean up. I show no mercy.
You hit their weakness. Nice move.
Let's make an end of it.
Let's do this!
The power of ice. Not done yet.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you.
Ach nee.
Here. Take all the magic I have.
Oh, natürlich.
She healed the demon baby.
Oh, ist das ätzend.
He's gonna have a hard time landing hits.
Vitus power! Light! How I missed!
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
My quarry!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Now accept your fate. There's a hidden art.
Let me help.
Rancor.
Oh, das ist so blöd.
The captain's dazed. He's gonna have a hard time landing
Mage! Burn to ash!
Du könntest ja mal... Wo haben wir das denn?
This should work.
Das hier benutzen, das Riechsalz.
Be neither timid. I'll use what I must. Some darker arts. Apologies. Would you
Now,
finish
what's the
it?
play?
Du machst mal nix. Oder
Hold
warte
on.
mal. Nee, du machst mal lieber...
This calls for one of these.
Brauche ich leider.
Dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
So, du sollst uns mal da heilen.
We can do this.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
You're mine.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Face
spot.
me. Rancor. We've destroyed it.
It's not
So, geht doch.
anywhere like this.
No holding back! The power of fire!
It's your call.
Trash him.
I'll run you through.
Oh, ich bin mal gespannt, wie die jetzt spielen.
God, you've got some fancy
Viel MP habe ich hier auch nicht mehr. Das ist schon wieder richtig ätzend.
Die.
Be frozen!
As the point of a sword.
Hulkenberg got them right in
I
their weak
show
spot.
no mercy.
The power of ice!
Now we won't know where we
Ah,
are.
geht doch.
Come on, this is our chance.
Forward.
Hazme, they've dropped your defenses.
I'll cut through.
Charging in. My aim is sure.
Ha! Die.
Be frozen!
Mit geschlossenen Augen.
Bad.
Oh.
We don't know who it's targeting. Hazme,
Flare.
they've dropped your defenses.
I cannot miss.
I show no mercy. Commendable bearing.
The power of ice!
Aber hoffentlich überleben wir
Tougher
das.
than I thought.
Yo.
Please!
Okay, das ist gut. Wenigstens windet es sich vor Schmerzen, dieses scheiß Vieh.
Nice one, Captain.
Light. A
My
tough
aim
one.
is sure. They yet cling to life.
Ha! Die. Apologies.
Be
Would you finish
frozen!
it?
They die hard!
Boah, ist das ein Kackkampf, ey.
My quarry.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Slash.
spot.
Commendable bearing.
The power of ice!
Aber der sollte ja hoffentlich mal bald so langsam tot gehen.
Wind.
You're mine.
I show no mercy. Apologies.
Fast. Fast geschafft.
Think?
Stroll's dazed. He
Be
won't land any
frozen.
attacks like this.
I missed!
Oh, ist das
Better
ätzend.
than that.
My quarry.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Oh, geht doch, endlich. Was ein Pissvieh, ehrlich. Das mit dem Heilen wäre unnötig gewesen. Jalusos Kinderkleidung.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Aber wir sind alle aufgelevelt.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nee, obwohl. Mach mal einen auf Glück und einen auf Stärke.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me.
Boah, ist die alte fettig, ja.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Yujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of...
Eyes,
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain.
Tja, und jetzt auch hunderte andere Kinder auf dem Gewissen, ey, wie assi.
Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
Ah, nicht wirklich, ne? Irgendwie die ganze Zeit redet keiner von den anderen verschleppten Kindern.
What do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
Warum eigentlich nicht?
Our testimony is likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter.
Regiert die jetzt trotzdem noch? Die muss doch eigentlich im Knast.
I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide.
Ah,
If you
okay.
need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
Wir sollen sie töten?
You'd have us cut off your head?
Wir sollen sie enthaupten?
If that is your decision, I will accept it. However, that seems unlikely to clear Heisme's name. Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Das geht natürlich auch.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bald-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
Das war auch mein Gedanke, Stroll.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance. else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
Ich möchte diese Stadt beschützen, weil ich vertraue der kein Stück.
I want to protect the city.
Von Heismay hieß es, dass er ein mächtiger Verbrecher sei, aber ich glaubte trotzdem an ihn. Ich möchte Joanna dasselbe Vertrauen entgegenbringen. Wenn wir ein Land wollen, in dem alle an ihre Zukunft glauben können, dann ist es wichtig, dass wir ihr eine Chance geben.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you.
Und scheiß mal auf die 100 gefressenen Kinder.
Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
Den wahren Entführer festnehmen. Sehr schön.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of our escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Heismay is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha! I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulics, eh?
Von der Vers so eine Schelle bekommen.
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them.
Okay, endlich denkt mal einer daran.
Their pain must be unbearable.
Es sollte alles rechtmäßig ihnen gehören.
Not just some of it. It's all rightfully theirs.
Well said.
You'll hear no objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
Und Mut bekommen, sehr schön.
All right.
Heismay, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
Na, das wäre auf jeden Fall eine coole Sache.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Not exactly. Look, you think it'd be all right to tell Heismay the truth?
Ich bin dafür.
We've come this far together. It's fine by me.
Yes, I have no objections either.
Wir haben Heismay alles verraten, vom Überleben des Prinzen bis zu unserem Plan, Louis' Gunst zu gewinnen.
So His Royal Highness lives. I see now why you all fought so desperately.
Would you lend us your strength?
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause. If I'm to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence, then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Kein Lord, ein Freund.
Not a lord. A friend.
Hear, hear.
Right.
Also den Top 1000 sind wir schon mal. Nachdem der Fall gelöst war, genoss ich die Unterstützung der Bewohner Martiras. Damit bin ich Louis und der Rettung des Prinzen einen Schritt näher.
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself too.
Gallica scheint an sich selbst zu zweifeln. Vermutlich wollte sie noch mehr helfen, aber es lief nicht so, wie sie es sich erhofft hatte.
A goal worth chasing. So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
Ich kann Gallicas überschwängliche Motivation und ihr Vertrauen in mich spüren.
The mystical fairy Gallica, keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues, through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Nice.
It's you and me.
Den Zauberer.
Our destinies are intertwined.
Und im Truppkampf ist die Gegneranalyse detaillierter. Oh, das ist auch sehr praktisch.
Okay, now all we have to do is head to Briarhaven and wait for Joanna to arrive.
Ah, about that. Dashed inconvenient, but there's apparently been a landslide on the Valley Road. Utterly impassable.
Das ist schlecht.
The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so until then, your time is yours to waste.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Dann haben wir wohl jetzt genug Zeit, um uns mal um die ganzen Nebenaufgaben zu kümmern und unsere Werte zu verbessern und so ein Scheiß.
The deadline is...
Ein guter Vorschlag. Die Bewohner der Stadt haben noch immer viele Probleme. Wenn wir mithelfen, können wir davon profitieren, indem wir auch unseren eigenen Ruf verbessern. Wir können unsere Mittel auch durch 1, 2 einfache Kopfgelder aufbessern. Vielleicht sollten wir nachsehen, was verfügbar ist. Wir sollten die uns zur Verfügung stehende Zeit bestmöglich nutzen. Du entscheidest über unsere nächsten Pläne, Darby. Sehr cool. Und wie lange habe ich Zeit? Ich höre eine Stimme. Ich glaube, ich falle Fräulein Fabienne doch nur zu Last. Ich denke an Maria. Vielleicht sollte ich mit ihr sprechen. Okay, wir haben 5 Tage Zeit, Sachen zu machen. Und Stroll möchte auch mit uns reden. Und mit ihm können wir sogar eine neue Bindung eingehen, oder? Lass direkt mal schauen. Den haben wir nämlich noch gar nicht, ne? Dann sollten wir vielleicht mit ihm mal was machen. Und uns da mal so langsam um die Aufträge kümmern. Ja, cool. Wir haben auf jeden Fall ziemlich guten Fortschritt gemacht. Ich speichere auch direkt mal. Und dann schauen wir mal, was wir als nächstes machen werden.